Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. So the first topic we'll treat is all about niches and why you should niche down. I know we are kind of what is she saying again? What is niche? So specifically or symbolically, a niche is a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. So there are different kinds of definition of what a niche is, but in relation to business, a niche is a specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. So this means that in many importation, there are lots. If you go to 1688.com, AliExpress and Alibaba, there are millions of products. So now as a business person, you don't just kind of import shoes today, import bag tomorrow, import blender next tomorrow, plate rack the next day and all that. You don't do that. You have to decide on what in particular am I going to be selling. And a niche is always very broad. Even if you say, okay, oh, I want to import shoes, there are different kinds of shoes. We have the casual shoes that you can just wear when you are going out. There is the office shoes. There is the party shoes, as in all these owambe shoes. And we also have sandals. Sandals too are there. There are also sneakers. So the niche is always very broad. It is advisable that you niche down completely. You niche down. If you want to do shoes, what kind of shoes? Office shoes. You know that what you'll be selling are office shoes. You don't do this today, do that tomorrow, and do that or another thing. So it is always advisable to identify a niche. What in particular would I be selling? So then the profitable niches in mini importation. So these are the niches that if you do business in any of these niche, there you have the chances of selling very fast. One is health and fitness. Anything that has to do with health. I'm sure most of us must have seen online hypertension tea, diabetes tea, inico tea, hypertension patch and all those things. Then fitness, we have the waist trainer. The waist trainer, waist shaper is always selling very fast. So anything under health and fitness is always selling very well. Then we have beauty. You know, especially we women, we want to look good every time. Anti-wrinkle oil, look younger than your age cream, skin toning cream and all those things. Anything that that are under beauty, makeups and all those things, they sell very fast. Then fashion. Fashion. Even men too are fashionable. Some men are fashionable, but we ladies, we know they carry last. So anything under fashion, shoes, bags, jewelries, clothes, all those things, they are always selling very well. I don't know if you are hearing this girl's voice. Fashion. So all those things are always selling very fast. Shoes, bag, but that selling very fast, there's an explanation under it. It is not, you don't just say because this shoe is selling fast, me too I want to sell that particular shoe. You still have to niche down again. And how will you niche down? You look for something very unique and beautiful, if possible that is not yet on the internet. As in under that fashion where you are niche, if it is bags, you can say, okay, I want to be selling mini bag, I want to be selling office bag, I want to be selling clutch purses, I want to selling back bag. If is You understand what I'm saying? So that is what niching down means. You create like a niche for yourself, something that is not really common, that you are going to be an expert at it. So that is it. Then children products, that one is very broad. Children shoes, children sneakers, children tab, children bags, school food flasks, water bottles, all those things, they are under children products and they sell fast. But you still look for a niche for yourself. Don't just do gbogbolowo of children, especially when it comes to mini importation. I'm still going to explain why that is very important. So security and gadgets, that is one niche that is very hot selling too. We have this gas leakage detector, sells very fast. Car scanner, kids tracker, all those things are under security. Gadgets, blenders and all those things, they sell very very fast too. So the next thing is, how do you determine a niche? How do you know that okay, this is the niche that I want to go into? There are about three methods that I I developed myself. So one is, if you have an existing business, maybe you already have a business that is you are doing well at, you can just go ahead, you expand the business. And how do you do that? You source for your products internationally, you import them by yourself. Maybe you've been going to Lagos Island to buy before, and you can see that the business is booming, as in you are having profits. Why don't you just import the things that you are selling on your own and expand your business? If you're already, maybe you're already a professional, a doctor, a teacher, or engineer, and you just want to have a side business. If you're a doctor, you can sell sphygmomanometer, this digital sphig that is used to check blood pressure and all that. You can sell glucometer that is used to check blood sugar. You can sell what's the name of this thing that is always pulse oximeter. You can sell that. There are lots of products that as a doctor you will find on 1688 and you can sell, that are related to health issues. Maybe you are a teacher too, and you know that especially nowadays teaching is no longer the way it used to be, that children just sit in the class and you put everything inside their head. They play while they learn, they learn while they play now, and they play while they learn. So you can import toys, different kind of toys. As a teacher, you already identify that if a child plays with this kind of toy, this is what the child will play. Some toys will aid with concentration, some toys will aid their hand gripping, how they grip things. So these days now we have Montessori and all that, so you can import toys that children can play with. Even some writing materials, you can import that and sell. You're a teacher already, so you already have your market. As an engineer too, there are lots of things that you can see, etc, like that. So another way is by identifying your passion. This is very very interesting, and it always works very well. Maybe you just look at yourself and you see that I'm somebody who knows how to dress well. I know how to combine my colors, I know how to combine style. You can import wears and you even combine it. Maybe you are importing skirts, you are importing blouse, you combine it and sell. Or you already have a good sense of fashion, you tell them if you wear this and you combine it with this, it's going to work very well. You are passionate about fashion, so you excel very well. It's something you like and you know much about. So if you look for products around that, you excel. Or maybe you know how to design houses, you can just sit down, let's put this curtain here, let's do this, let's do that. You can import products around that and sell to people and teach them how to do it. So that is that about how to determine a niche. So another thing is that you may be wondering that why is it really important for me to niche down? What if I just want to sell everything? One thing is that is one mistake that most people make in mini importation. They believe because they have access to lots of products, they just bring in this, bring in that, and it is difficult to sell. When you niche down, you have a good knowledge about what you are selling, number one. Number two is that it is easy to advertise. You will not say you want to advertise bag tomorrow and you advertise shoe tomorrow. It is easy to advertise, and it is also easy to determine a market for your product, which is very very important, because if you don't have a market for your product, there's no way you will sell it. But if now, as for instance, as a teacher, you are importing toys, that is what you are dealing with, you know that the people you want to sell that product to are mothers who have children maybe between 2 and 6 years or 2 and 8 years. So you already know that these are the target audience. These are the people I want to sell my market to. It is easy to look for them and advertise to them. But if you are selling shoe and selling blender and selling things that are not related, do you now start looking for people up and down that okay, I will advertise shoe to this one, I will advertise bag to this one? It is not going to help your business. But when you know that this is what I'm focusing on, your business will grow gradually, and before you know it, you've made it. It might be difficult, or it might be let me just add this one too now, let's see this the one that will sell. No, one thing about business is consistency. It might not be encouraging at first, but with time, if you keep at it, you will make it. So that is that about niching down. So see you in my next video.